Hey, what's up? What's up, everybody? How's everyone doing tonight? Morning, A time, or whatever time zone you guys are in. My name is Sensei Taz. I stream on twitch.tv/Tizar, and I stream Monday through Friday from 10:30 a.m. to like 2:30 p.m. All right, I'm just gonna give you guys a couple of pointers on Phasmophobia, like for all the beginners. Um, right here, this is gonna show you like all the stuff that you're gonna get when you get higher up, past a certain level where you get some money in your hands. This is the keys to the house. Right here is to the computer to check for ghost orbs and whatever else you want to look at. They basically call these people truck scares, which they can't even go in the don't go in the house. Pretty much, they just stay out here in the truck because they're scared to go inside. Right here is your objectives, board objectives. It tells you what the ghost is, her name or his name or whatever. Basically, if it's an alone ghost or if it's everyone ghost. All right, this right here is what I run into with a lot of people, which they do not understand. When you have an alone ghost, that means the ghost has to be alone. You cannot be in there with somebody or be around somebody when the person's trying to get in contact with the ghost when it needs to be alone. So you have to stay away from other people. Either go outside or go in another truck or go in a truck or something. Do not be around the other people when they're trying to contact the ghost, because the ghost specifically says it's a lone ghost and only speaks to one person in the room or in the general facility. So basically right here, this is an everyone ghost. So it means everybody can be in there no matter where they're at. So just a pointer on that for all the beginners. Make sure you do not stay in there. When they tell you to go out, go out. They're going to be in there by themselves trying to contact the ghosts. All right. So, all right, right here. This is your map of the house. So you have the first floor, and this green dot right here is the power source. So when they ask you where you're looking, where's the power source, just come out to the truck, look at it. Hey, bottom of the house or the right, left, basement or whatever. This box right here basically this white box right here gives you if it's like a third floor, second floor, whatever. But this is pretty much the attic, and this is pretty much the bottom. All right, you got team sanity. Team sanity basically is if you stay in the house long enough, your sanity drains. There are certain ghosts that will drain your sanity, especially the demons with the Ouija boards and stuff like that. So you got to kind of watch out. Now, with that being said, these right here are the sanity pills. So when your sanity is basically below 50%, go back out to the truck. If you're not trying to hunt the ghosts, get your sanity pills and keep it up until you try to get the objective done. So that's what you want to do. All right, now we got the total activity, meaning there's activity going on in the house. If the ghost is active, it's like a graph. It'll jump up and down or stay flat like it is because the ghost is not active. All right, so we got the sound sensors. Sensors, meaning you can put them in there. They're little white things like this. Basically, those are sound sensors. They basically detect where the ghosts are at. So now if I was to go ahead and let this down, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys, I'm just gonna put it on the outside because I'm not gonna go in the house. This is basically a tutorial. So you put it on the wall, you press F to put it on the wall. Soon you get up to the wall, I'm gonna do this again. So when you get up to the wall, you'll see a little diagram like this. Push F and it'll place it on the wall. So basically, since you got that on the wall now, this sound sensor right here, which is not going to go off right now. Now you see it says outside. So I got it on outside. Now, if there's a ghost which won't be outside. So there's a ghost. You basically will, if it runs around in there or whatever, it'll pick up the sound, and this graph will start going off. The signal will start going off and stuff like that. So that's pretty much on the sound sensors. All right, now you got motion sensors. Motion sensors are basically you detect where you know where the ghost is at in the house, and the objective is to tell you where's the ghost at, whatever, or even that. So basically, if a ghost will go by, that'll turn green. Even us, it'll turn green on us too. But you got to kind of watch out for that, because it'll tell you, it'll go off in here. Basically, with this motion sensor thing will go off as well. So you'll have motion sensors go off right up here. But if this in the house, say for instance on this edge right here, if you have a green dot going around, those are actual players. So if they go past this motion sensor, that's not the ghost, that's the actual player. So you got to be careful of what you're watching. All right, so we got this flashlight here, which is a weak flashlight, but you get it at level 3 once you can start buying it. You got the UV light, which you look for fingerprints. You got the spirit book, which is for ghost writing. Ghosts are writing a book. Then you have these flashlights down here, which are strong flashlights. These are the main flashlights that you want. You want those main flashlights. All right, so we got that. So we got the sound sensors, we got the motion sensors. These are laser sensors, meaning this is pretty much for infrared sensors. Sorry about that. Infrared sensors. So meaning this is what it is you basically go up here, same thing, place it on the wall, and then it lights the room up. Instead of like these two, they're just basically sound and motion. This is basically infrared sensor, which if they go by it, it'll light that particular area up, and then that'll tell you, hey, he's right there. Same thing with the other, but it's just this one lights it up and lets you know if you're not really paying attention to the to the area. But now we got spirit box. Basically, you right click on the spirit box to turn it on. You want to turn it off, and then you speak into it. Basically, it tells you, like, you go around, you want to talk, say, hey, where are you, how old are you, and simple questions basically like that. So you want to make sure you use this box to see if we get spirit box. So that'll tell you, and also it'll tell you on it itself. Like these right here, I see a lot of people use these. I don't like them. I don't want to use them. They're cheap ass shit. They basically use this for people that are that just use it for fingerprints. This is not what that's for. This is really not what that's for. All this crap. All right, just don't mess with this. Only use this if you're going to be placing it on the floor to see if any footprints and stuff like that. But pretty much just don't use this shit at all, okay? And just use it for footprints. Handprints is just basically useless. So don't even bother with it. Now with that, now you have the thermometer. You got the thermometer right here. It basically tell you, like, say Celsius. Pretty much is gonna start when you hit the porch, because I've heard and I've seen people die on the porch. So you got temperature right here. Anytime you go in a house or in a school or asylum, you want to go in there and detect it. If it gets below 10 or at 10 degrees, you're basically right there in that specific area, and that's where the ghost specific be. And then you'll have negative temps. So when you hear people say negative temps, this means it's freezing temps, and you got you can see your breath and all that stuff, and you want to put all that stuff in your journal, which I'll get to that right now. So in order to get to your journal, press J. Basically, all this right here tells you the introduction of the ghost. You got evidence here, EMF 5, spirit book, freezing temps, ghost orbs. So basically anything that you get and you hear people say, make sure you put this down. So say I got an EMF 5. That's what I found. So, oh yeah. So I'll get to that in a minute. And then I got spirit box, and then I got fingerprints. So pretty much it's not going to tell you because that's not the right ghost. So I put ghost orb, it'll give me a gin. So with this, and these are all your pictures when you take photos of them and stuff like that. So you got the EMF 5, you got the spirit box, freezing temps. Just basically in here it tells you everything that what goes on. And then these right here are the ghost. And Ani, the evidence for it is EMF 5, spirit box, or ghost orb. So basically it tells you on the rest of them, on all the rest of them, same thing. But so that's what you want on the journal. Now these are the cameras here. You basically say pick it up. You want to pick it up, you use E. I'll take a picture to show it right there. A lot of people get confused about how do you download the picture and stuff like that. You don't need to download it. It automatically will download it for you. So if you want to see what the picture looks like and see if you want to make sure you got the picture of what you're trying to get, just hit J and then go back and you'll see photos. The picture I took is just right there. So to tell you right there. So, all right. So you got that. Now you got this EMF 5. This right here is basically another tool to detect where the ghost is at. So if somebody's using a thermometer, which is the yellow thing, and they're not picking anything up, you can back them up with the EMF 5, with the EMF. Sorry about that. So basically green is on, and then the higher it is, the stronger it is. So if you get an EMF 5, which is the red light, that'll tell you basically, hey, this is the ghost. We got an EMF 5. Basically, it's the same thing. If you get an EMF 2, the ghost is in that general area. So if you get an EMF 5, you want to put that in your journal. So that's what you use. All right, now we got this thing here. This pretty much is for the school or asylum. It's a parabolic megaphone, whatever you want to call it. But this only uses in high school or asylum. This is for like long distance, basically long distance sound that you're trying to catch the ghost at. So that's what that is. All right, now you got the crucifix. Now the crucifix, you get a lot of people tell you, hey, throw the crucifix at the ghost. No, you don't. F that and forget about it, because it's not gonna work. You place it in the general area that you know the ghost is gonna be. So if you want to throw it, is G. That's with anything you pick up if you want to toss stuff down. So you put it down in the general area, and then you'll come over here and then to say, hey, this is such and such. It's off the ghost. You wait for the ghost to hunt, and then the crucifix should stop the hunt. Once it stopped the hunt, it'll go away. The crucifix, I think it gives you like 2 tries, and then it'll disappear. Now we got salt, which is basically these right here. You go around, you want to make sure, because you'll get they on this patch they put salt. So salt is basically, you want to make sure where if the ghost is walking in this general path area. Some people make blotches, some people make like paths where the ghost would probably be. And then, but now this is a part of an objective now, to where you want to make the ghost walk over the salt to get the objective done. All right, so we got the salt. Now we got smudge sticks. All right, so basically a lot of people get confused with this too. So you want to make sure you have a lighter. Doing that is really not going to light it up. and then switch here. You can't do that. Once you have the lighter in your hand, switch to the smudge stick and press F. This will activate the smudge stick. It's basically you want to smudge the ghost to suppress the ghost from hunting or stuff like that. Some ghosts works, some ghosts don't, but that's what mainly this is for. And then it only give you like 2 minutes, and then you just toss it. You can't use it no more. I think that's pretty much it that I can tell you. Oh, now you get these cameras here. Basically, like I said, oh yeah, cameras. So you got them on a tripod. They'll be sitting up here, and then you want to get it, and you press left click, sorry about that, to activate them, and basically they'll basically turn on. So you can come over here and switch the cameras or whatever and stuff like that. Now with the keyboard, this to turn it into, turns night mode off. Night vision off. This is night vision here, and this is not. So basically that's what the keyboard's for. And then use this keyboard to look at these cameras here, wherever it's placed in the house, to look for ghost orbs. So that's what that is. Every time you start, there'd be a guy say, hey, yada, 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 whatever. I left you a key to open a house. This is the key right here. This is the key you want to get to go inside to open up the door, to start doing your investigation and stuff like that. There's two things I want to really, really, really put this down is, do not cheese the door. For beginners and whoever, I don't care who you are, beginner or not, do not cheese the door. Basically, cheesing the door is you're going up to the door, because I've seen this plenty of times and it gets on my nerves. And they'll go up to the door, they'll grab the door and try to pull the door open this way to where it glitches the system. Now, when they do that, it gets, when the hunt goes on, all they got to do is go back and forth. That door does not shut when you glitch the door. That door does not shut. They go in the door and then they try to take pictures of the ghost without dying. And then there's another one where they get on top of a counter and cheese the ghost there, and the ghost is literally trying to get you, but he can't get you because you're glitching the system to where he can't touch you, and you're taking pictures. And what in the is wrong with these people? Like, if you're gonna do that, why buy the game? Why even play the game if you're gonna be doing that type of stuff? That's not what this game is made for. But on that note, I will catch you guys later. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, gaming, Twitch, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys later. Peace.